and asked me if I thought we should take it. I asked him what he was doing. He said he was running. So we really didn't have the time to prepare like we should have prepared. But I'm very proud of what he done, man. He knew he wasn't in the best shape. We gave away the middle rounds for that reason. We knew Joe had a great motor, and it's a matter of making sure that we got enough for the 9th and 10th. And as he proved, he really closed in the 9th and 10th. So, no, I'm very proud of what he did.
Filip, you mentioned that in the ring that you would like to take on Dubois again at some stage. What would you do differently in that fight if he was to have the rematch?
Look, also before Dubois fight, I had bad situation. I was lose a few weeks of my sparring because of cut. I was sick before the fight, and from the middle of the fight I was really tired because of that sickness. I was cut very bad from second round on both eyes, so a lot of bad circumstances happened in that fight, and I think I didn't show my best version, and I would like to get another chance. He's a world champion, of course, and I'll need 1 or 2 more wins. I don't know, to get in the mix, get back into the mix. But I would like definitely to fight him again.
Filip, backstage before, when you walked back after the win, I saw that you and Moses Atoma crossed paths, and it looked like for a second he stopped and was sizing you up. Did you sense that, and what do you make of him? A guy and as a fighter on the rise?
He's a good young fighter, you know. He has the skills. He's a good young fighter. He's quick, southpaw, you know. He has good skills. But we'll see how he do in a tough fight, you know. When he got someone who go for 10 rounds, 12 rounds, who can take his shots, and he need to prove himself in a tough fight, but he definitely has the skills, you know.
Did you get that feeling that he was sizing you up in that moment when you both crossed paths?
Man, he's a kid. I'm a man. He's a kid.
Would you feel disrespected if you did?
No, I just saw him and just walk. You know, maybe I'll fight him in future. You know, I didn't want. He's probably maybe in future my you know, opponent, very possible. So we just I didn't say hi, he didn't say hi, you know. It's boxing, it's mental games, and yeah, I would. He's, like I said, he's good young fighter, but he need to have some. Tough fight to see, you know, is it he a warrior or he's just a good fighter, you know. It's difference, because we saw Jared Anderson, who has also great skills. He didn't show that he's a warrior, you know. And there's a lot of guys with great skills, but one side is a skill and another side is heart and chin, you know, and so we'll see when he get into the big fight. But until now he definitely did great job, you know. He did great job until now.
Knowing his mentality, he probably looks at fighters of your stature and believes that he could beat you right now. How would that fight go down if that was to happen?
Let's do it, man. I said to. I heard that they mentioning, you know, that matchup, and I said to George, I said to Frank, give me that fight. I'm you know, more than happy to have that fight. So, but I think he's still, you know, he's still young. They need to be cautious with him to match him properly and to develop his potential, and not to rush him too soon into some hard fight. And we'll see, you know. But he, like I said, he got skills, and we'll see does he has, you know, heart of a warrior.
Can I ask about your foot currently? How much of that was a hindrance for you in this particular fight, and did that potentially
I don't hear you, man.
Sorry, the cut that you had in this particular fight, how much of that was a problem for you, and do you feel like that hindered you getting a potential stoppage?
Yeah, it was open on first round, and I didn't like it, and it was bothering me for 1-2 rounds. Blood was coming into the eye, but Abel did great job in corner. So since third, fourth round, it didn't give me any problems. Just maybe 2 rounds, the blood was coming into my eye, and you don't, when you get a cut, you don't see how big it is. It's not painful, but you don't know how big it is. And of course I was not happy when that happened, but yeah, I endured. Abel did a great job, so we did it.
Filip, do you feel like you're in the same position as now after this win as you were going into that fight with Daniel Dubois? Obviously, you were
No, I'm not. I need one more win. I was mandatory challenger, and I was undefeated. I beat Zhang, and now I think I need one more fight to get into the position. And we'll see. You never know in boxing. Boxing is crazy business. You never know what's gonna happen. There's no so many rules.
and Abel as well. If obviously as Filip's coach, obviously with a full camp next time, who would you like from a coaching perspective?
There's a lot of guys out there. It's up to Frank and Keith and obviously Filip to sit down and discuss who's next. But whoever's next, we'll prepare for that. And I promise he'll be in better shape the next time. We didn't have enough time, but he did his job. It doesn't matter to me who they put in front of him, as long as he's okay with it, and Keith and George and Frank do the thing.
Filip, there's been a lot of conversation about if Joe Joyce lost this fight, what should be next for him? Is retirement necessary? Now you've faced him, you've seen what he can bring to the ring. Do you feel like there's a future for him at the top level still? Or what did you make of the performance in that round?
I think he can give anyone hard fight because he's just tough. He keep coming. He throw a lot of punches. He's big. He'll give anyone tough fight, anyone into the division. But I think for his health, it would be the best that he retires because he had a lot of tough fights. He received a lot of punches. He has that open style, not so great defense, and like I said, he can give anyone tough fight, but my opinion that he should retire because of his health, and that's the most important in the end, to be healthy after boxing. So, but he's a warrior, man. I respect him. He did amazing achievements as an amateur and as a professional, but now he's maybe too old at this moment, and I think he should retire. That's my opinion, without any disrespect, but I think it will be the best for him.
And Abel, one more. When you do have a full camp, next time out, what would you like to see from Filip that we haven't seen from him yet, maybe in his career, or certainly tonight?
I think that in moments in this particular fight, he took his foot off the gas because of thinking that we didn't have a full camp. He wanted to make sure that I could see that he wanted to make sure in the middle rounds to have enough at the end. For the next camp, he'll be not only will the sparring be better, but it'll be longer sparring sessions, and he'll have the strength and conditioning that he should have had for this fight. He didn't get that, but still, if he did this well with not even a half a camp, I can imagine what he can do with the full camp.
Thank you.
Filip, there's a lot of names that have been thrown around today. I was wondering, Deontay Wilder, he's making his return. Is that someone that you look at and think, I'd love to fight him as well, or is that not someone on your radar?
I'll fight anyone, man. I never refused any fight, so I'll fight anyone. It's just about my promoter and my manager and offer, you know, and we'll see what's the best route for me to get back for a title shot. But I'll fight anyone, you know. So we'll see.
Quick message, Nova TV, people back home, you can speak in your native tongue, you don't have to speak in English. Is there anything you want to say to the people back home who are watching?
Croatian.
To Croatian?
Yeah,
On Croatian.
in Croatian.
Pozdrav svima. Evo, uz Božju pomoć pobjedio sam. Hvala svima na podršci. Vratio sam se u stilu i ovaj put idemo do svjetske titule uz Božju pomoć i Bog i Hrvati.
Can you translate, Abel?
He said, thank you very much for all your support. We'll see you at home.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.